Welcome back, you guys, to 7 Days to Die. Today, we are going to be doing something a bit more exciting than the last episode. Last episode, we really just kind of built our tiny hovel and started on this kind of pit over here. And I realized, since we just started the series off, it might be cool to do a little bit of exploring. So I decided that we got our supplies here. And we're just gonna go in a random direction. I think south, well, this direction right here should probably be best for a bit. And, gather some supplies, see what we can find. I really need to equip my club really quick, though. And my hatchet. So I'm only taking, the base necessities. I might pick up a couple things as I go on. But really, just what I'm gonna need for the trip. So I didn't bring food or water. I filled up on both of those before I left the house. And so we're gonna see if there's, anything to be found, any cities, any landmarks in general, just nearby. So this video, I'm not sure if it's gonna be late or not. I'm gonna try to get it out by the normal, noon upload time. I did do it a bit late today. I started recording a bit later than I was supposed to. Usually I have all my videos pre-recorded and just scheduled to come out at, their set time. But I did a little bit different this time. I did next week's random game first for some reason instead of doing my 7 Days to Die. And so I'm kind of a bit off track with videos. But we're going to try to keep it as on track as possible. There's quite a bit of zombies over here right now. Can I search this zombie? Yeah, sandwich. And we're undetected. There's a road here. Let's follow it. There's a zombie right here. What I really hope is that we can find medicine. And while we're out, the airdrop's gonna drop. I'm kind of gonna wonder where it's gonna go. We might go to it, we might not. Got overalls. No, we're a bit more clothed. What I'm really looking for is maybe a city. Not the hub city. And if you guys don't know what the hub city, you guys will find out if we find one. But maybe just a small town or something that I can explore. Maybe set up base in so that we don't have to live in the middle of nowhere. But, we'll see. Hopefully if we follow this road long enough, we'll find one. What is this? Hubcap? Homemade landmine. We don't need a landmine, really, at this point. Oh, I thought that was a bag on top of that. That would have been a cheeky spot to put a bag. I usually don't look at the cinder blocks. Oh, I'm being hunted. Guess that guy found me. Yeah, he's following me. He likes me. So I see that the last two videos that I've uploaded, my second episode of this and my Slime Rancher Wednesday random thing, kinda didn't do as great, and I think part of the reason was I wasn't, advertising them as soon as they were published. I kinda came home, advertised them a bit late, and so I don't think they did as well as, the first episode of this, in which I did, actively advertise it as soon as it was like published and everything. But I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it, just due to the fact that I can't guarantee I will be here at, like noon for this or 4 p.m. for the Wednesday uploads. I just can't guarantee that with my work schedule. So, I mean, I'll just try to advertise them as soon as I can. But back to, the task at hand. We really haven't found anything good. A couple things of metal, but we're gonna see where this road leads us really quick. Hopefully somewhere good. I'm hunted, but I don't know by what. Oh, there's the nurse right there. We're gonna leave the nurse alone. Hopefully this is a house. Or even, a camp wouldn't be too bad. Because it's a bit more open, but I'm kind of praying for a house right now. And it's a house, alright. And it leads off into another place. So, stay here, recover some stamina. Have we been to this house before? No, alright. And I'm only seeing a couple zombies. There's a zombie over there, but I'm not as worried about him. Rotting carcass. Oh. Oh, it's a crawler. I was wondering, why there wasn't as many zombies in this area. Ooh, we got our first schematic. Killed another crawler. Any more? Oh, our first airdrop too. Which isn't far. Maybe after we loot this house, we'll go see what that airdrop has to offer. Come on. Fall down. There we go. We did break our club. But we can make another one really easy. Bit higher level this time too. So let's break down this door. I'm not seeing a zombie in there. Yeah, we're still undetected. We'll take this torch really quick. Well, this candle, and hopefully find something good. It'd be nice if we found a gun safe. But I know I cannot guarantee that. We did find a forge. That's going to be good later on. Right now the forge is kind of not useful to us. I mean, we can start thinking about using it, but it's really no use until later. Blood bag, alright. Upstairs. What does upstairs have to offer? Another candle, which we will gladly take. Any like counters or anything to search? Desk. A hat and some overalls. And I think those are the stairs leading down, yeah. Alright, so this house didn't really have much. We did get a couple schematics out of it. We got a crossbow schematic, so let's read that really quick. A shotgun slug schematic. Couple things of iron, so let's just break down everything that we got in our inventory really quick that we can. We already have overalls on. What level are our overalls? Higher level than that. Cowboy hat. Toss that on. And a pistol book. So we can craft pistols now. And I don't want the turret. So our next course of action is to go to that airdrop and see what we get. Hopefully some antibiotics because we are infected. So it's this way. It's in the northwest direction. for one house, I mean, that wasn't some bad loot. We did get 2 candles, which is gonna help us out a bit more than you would think, considering light is very like scarce in this game until you get later on. And I mean, I can get tallow because we do have a cooking pot, and I can make torches out of it. But that's kind of a bit. It's not difficult. It's just time consuming. And at this point, I don't think we really have the time for it. Maybe a bit later into the game, maybe after our first horde, we can just get rid of all those bodies. So there's the airdrop. You can see it up on that hill. We're gonna look at the sedan really quick. Alright. I really hope that there's something good in this. I mean, considering we stopped our normal looting for this airdrop, I really hope that there's something worthy in it. Alright, sniper rifle schematic, AK-47 barrel. We got a decent amount of stuff right there, and one of those is antibiotics. We're going to pop those right now. So we have a sniper rifle schematic, part of a gun, which is awesome. Like, that's going to be immensely useful right there. But, let's see. Come on. We're a bit off the main area. If we go this way, maybe we'll find another camp. Yeah, there's another one right there. I don't think we've hit this one. Oh, maybe we have. But it does lead back to the house in some ways, so we'll check it out one more time. Yeah, we've already scavenged this one. So let's keep heading on, see if we can find anything else. Oh. Alright, there's a house right there, and I definitely don't think we got in this house. Yeah, especially with the zombies around it, I don't think we've gotten here. You can knock her out. And I believe the last one's going to be inside the house. I can't really hear it because I don't have my game volume on. I do have the volume for you guys, but not for me. Let's just hope that he's in there and not behind me. I don't see a shape in there. Alright, let's really quickly check the outside of the house. Yeah, so he's got to be in the house. Or he's right there. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have to be in the house. He could just, you know, be traveling outside the house. Got back up. It's very dark right here. I can't see him properly. Festering cadaver. He had some decent stuff on him. Break down this door. And we're in. And if I'm correct, is there a zombie in here? I really don't see one. I'm sensed, but I think if there wasn't one in here, he would have got to me by now. Cupboard, sink, cupboard. Another cupboard, another one, and another one. Not much from this house, sadly. I'm hoping there's a bag on the floor. Usually there is with houses like this. But you know, it's really dark, so I can't really see. Like, it is pretty much pitch black. Alright, I think I got everything, so we're just gonna head out again. Again, not really much from that one. That was kind of a bust house. I think I got more off the zombies than I did the actual house. We're gonna start heading closer to the house and, you know, start getting a little bit of resources, not too much. And the reason just for resources is so eventually we can spend an episode, you know, building up defenses for Horde Night. So I think, how much wood do we have? Not a lot, actually. While I wait for that to craft, just break down some of those. Oh, our axe is way higher level than it was before. Alright. Should take out this tree no problem now. The time of this recording and the time in game is pretty close right now. We're at 1700 and we're at about 17 minutes here. So that's cool. There we go. Cut down a tree, start heading back. I want to get back to the house before nightfall. I think that's one of the main goals right now. Get a little bit of stone. Because stone is one of those resources that until you start actually like mining, it's gonna be in a more annoying to get, and you're not gonna have it in abundance. I think now that we you know, have some time on our hands, we can probably get some, but it's eh. We're also gonna need feathers, a lot of feathers, a lot of cotton, because cotton's going to help, you know, make bandages for us. Rotting trash, some brass parts. Alright, here we are, back at the shack. We're just gonna break this down. I hate empty tree stumps near my house because I always look at them and I'm like, oh, I forgot that. Like, I'm gonna go, you know, break it down and go get whatever's in it, but it's never there. So we're just gonna break it down, get the wood from it, because why not? And then we'll look at the overview of what we got from our little adventure. Because we didn't leave with much, to be honest. We left with maybe the bare minimums. Just gonna jump in here, throw this back down. And now we have more of a lit space, which is cool. Alright, let's open up our thing. We got 4 sham sandwiches, 28 iron, which brings us to 214 in the iron, 67 brass. We mined quite a bit of wood, got a couple more stone, some oil, lead. We got a bandage, which is cool, maple seeds and some cotton, some glue, a bunch of first aid packs. Like, this is going to be awesome. It's going to help us out immensely. AK-47 barrel, some antibiotics, painkillers, brings us at 3. A blood bag, some food and beer, more stuff. A beaker, which is a beaker's actually gonna help. We can throw that in our cooking fire really quick. So now we're just missing the grill. I think we can pretty much do everything else. Yeah, we can do all that. Let's really quickly. What am I just gonna do? Oh, I can break down. No, we'll keep those. That's what I need to make. Okay, so before we end the episode, I'm going to really quickly make a bone shiv, which is probably one of the most essential things that you can do with just, seriously, a bone. And you can make a little dagger for yourself. It's pretty effective, and the more your bladed goes up, the more these go up. And it's a cheap, you know, type dagger thing that can help you when you kill like an animal, like a boar or a stag or whatever you kill out here. You can just easily carve it up and it's yours. But other than that, you guys, I think this episode was pretty successful. We did get quite a bit in loot, and you know, we didn't really make that much progress in our house. We did get our little things, and we got a couple more supplies to start the pit a bit more. I do have some different ideas for the pit, but that will be for a different video. If you guys did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.